Coming out first, going to be fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 175 pounds, currently undefeated with a record of 2-0. Doing it for YO Faction. Make some noise for Garrett Hollywood Lester.
All right, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Hollywood Garrett Lester making his way out to the cage. This young man is 24 years old, standing 6'2", weighing in at 175 pounds with a perfect record of 2-0. He is training out of YO Faction in Rock Springs, Wyoming. What do we know about them? What do we know about Hollywood over here?
Well, he definitely looks Hollywood with the glasses, coming out with a lot of swag. Haven't heard a lot about the YO Faction, but he holds a 2-0 record, so.
Well, and I know their coach out there is Dustin Tucker, and just a little bit about Garrett, he's that 2-0, but the man has not made it a full minute in the cage.
Wow.
His first fight was 40 seconds, KO, TKO. And then his second fight was 15 seconds, both of which in the first round. So he has not even gone a full minute in the cage yet, and he's 2-0.
Yeah. Looks like he doesn't like spending too much time in there, right?
No, and obviously the man hits hard.
Yeah, and those calves looking massive from here.
All right, let's see what his opponent looks like.
All right, and his opponent tonight will be fighting out of the black corner, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 175 pounds with a current amateur record of 1-1. Doing it for Kekino Kickboxing, let's hear it for Ezekiel, the Hawaiian Hitman, Kekino!
And here we are with the Hawaiian Hitman, Ezekiel Kekino, another one of those Kekino kickboxing fighters. The coach there, John Kekino, holds a 1-1 record. Coming in on the decision over Tristan Witt. What do we know about Ezekiel?
Well, I know that Ezekiel's been out here a few times. Like you said, he's coming off that decision win over Tristan. But he actually is, before that he had a loss to Patrick McKinney, where he actually went all 3 rounds.
Wow.
So he lost a decision against a really tough guy in Patrick McKinney.
Yeah, Patrick's tough.
But was able to, like I said, to go all 3 rounds against him. So that right there by itself is impressive. His last fight, going again, all 3 rounds, winning by decision. Then he did actually get on the losing end of a kickboxing match, but that was just kind of to step in and see, how he felt in a kickboxing game instead of just the MMA. So It was more of an experience maker, which I recommend for anybody that wants to test their hands and their stand-up game. But I think that this one matches up well. You've got Ezekiel. He's training in that kickboxing, that stand-up striking realm. Has the ability to withstand some heavy strikes, going against someone like Patrick McKinney, and taking shots like that and being able to go all 3 rounds against somebody that's got obviously heavy hands in Garrett Lester.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited to see this one. Is Kekino going to be able to keep the game going past the first round with someone that's never been out of the first round?
Yeah, and I'm excited to see if Hollywood's going to make this another 20-second, 40-second fight, or are we going to get all 3 rounds?
Or is he actually going to be pushed beyond the first round?
Yeah.
Or is, Ezekiel going to finish it in the first round?
Yeah, the Hawaiian Hitman in Hollywood. This is, on paper, this.
This is a fun matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Dave Soystead is, again, our referee for this bout, and going over some last-minute instructions, more reminders, because like I said, they do have that fighter meeting before where he goes over the rules, and this is just a reminder of some of the big ones. All right, about to see some action.
Here we go.
Ooh,
and
right away.
Hollywood.
Waste no time on that right cross.
Oh.
Ooh.
Kekino working that ground game immediately.
He's got to be careful.
Yeah.
He's going for that leg lock. He just needs to make sure it doesn't twist, but wow.
Yeah, Hollywood going Hollywood.
Fists of fury with those hands from Garrett Lester.
Yeah, he's relentless.
Non-stop punches.
And Kekino getting back up.
Kekino is very cagey. He knows what's going on. He knows where he's at. So That's impressive, taking that many shots and just continuing to fight through. But man, that one's gonna count as a low blow. But wow, how many punches do you think you just saw Garrett Lester throw in the last 30 seconds?
I lost count at 30.
Holy crap, non-stop swinging.
And the Hawaiian Hitman looking for some breathing room.
Well, he took a solid knee to the cup there, so yeah. And this is early enough in the fight that this is where I would recommend taking as much time as you physically need.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
You're not giving your opponent any kind of advantage or an ability to recover much.
Yeah, just reset.
Yeah. Get your brain where it needs to be and get your body descended the way it needs to be. And come out when you're ready within that time frame.
And so if I'm Ezekiel, what are you thinking right now?
Damn. I'm thinking damn. Because the fury.
Yeah, fair enough.
Those flurry of punches. I'm probably, if I'm Ezekiel, I'm thinking, all right, how do I slow down that pace?
Yeah.
And is he going to be able to keep that up?
Yeah, and you can see some of the marks already on Hollywood's back.
Yes. Well, Ezekiel going for that guillotine, not able to finish it up, and Lester really quickly going right back to what he was doing before, and that's dropping bombs.
Yeah, Hollywood just keeping it Hollywood.
Look for that knee on belly. Ooh, puts the knee on belly and then knees to the chest.
Those are some big shots Kekino's taking.
Ooh, big knee to the rib cage. And now he's eating some solid punches. And if Kekino doesn't start defending himself intelligently by trying to transition, Dave is going to stop this fight.
Yeah, and if I'm Dave, I'm looking closely.
And you saw how close he started looking. The big thing for intelligently defending yourself, if you're watching at home, you're like, oh, he's covering his face, right? No. Intelligently defending yourself means you are trying to advance your position.
Yeah, for sure.
If you are not working to advance your position and get out of trouble while you're getting hit, you might as well just tap.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's when the referee is going to step in and stop it.
And Hollywood is just relentless, whether it's on the ground with the punches or.
Looks like he's trying to go for a choke. He's got hooks in.
Oh, he's.
Now, if he's got to be able to get behind, under the chin and actually get the choke in. He's got almost a whole minute left.
Yeah, and Kekino showing some heart right now.
And that was a very accurate.
And this fight is changing.
Wow. That reversal by Kekino, doing the right thing to trap the arm, rest the head against it, force it over, and then immediately transitioning to a better position. Unfortunately, climbed the body a little bit too quick. But, wow, that was impressive by Kekino.
Yeah.
Now watch for Lester to step all the way out to the outside and start climbing up the body for the shoulder choke.
Yeah, he needs to be careful.
He's going to take that leg around. Now, now he's good. If he starts walking up the body a little bit more towards the head.
The 10-second count. Let's see if he can make it out.
Yep, there's the tap.
That's the tap.
Wow,
there's
great
the tap.
Job. Garrett Lester comes out and just still never been out of the first round.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Well, I mean, this is 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes longer than he's ever been in a fight before combined. So that's impressive. But, man, Garrett Lester is a force.
He's a beast, and we're going to see a lot more of him in the future.
I hope that he keeps coming back down here to Utah and putting on a show for us. All right, let's take it to the cage and make this thing official.
Again, when it's on, it's on. When it's over, it's over. Nothing but respect between these fighters. Gentlemen, can I get both fighters to the center of the cage, please? Both fighters to the center of the cage. Do me a favor, gang. Make some noise. Your winner, 2 minutes, 55 seconds into round number one. Tap out to the arm triangle. Out of the red corner, Hollywood, Garrett Lester.
Hollywood, that was amazing. You keep the streak alive. You've never gotten out of the first round. How do you feel right now?
Amazing.
Amazing. Anything Kekino do that caught you off guard?
Now we just stood and banged.
Stood and banged. And is there anyone out in the crowd that you want to shout out? Any family out here?
My friends, my family, importantly, Dustin and Mark, my corners, everything's due to them.
And that was an amazing arm triangle. Is that something you guys worked on during the camp?
Not at all.
Awesome. And of course, we have to ask, are you coming back, Hollywood?
Of course.
Hollywood Lester, folks.